The speed in which the dockyard workers at La Rochelle rearmed Bismarck was remarkable. The job needed to be done rapidly due to an incoming Allied convoy, and the dockyard workers were able to top off Bismarck's magazines. By midnight, the battleship was sailing out of La Rochelle, looking to make contact with the enemy. At 0300, she found them, multiple radar spikes. The night was clear with plenty of moonlight. Bismarck's strategy is to keep her distance and hammer the freighters at range with their 15-inch guns. The enemy convoy does have a cruiser in the mix, which we would like to avoid. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to War on the Sea as we continue our Battle of the Atlantic campaign playing as Germany. Bismarck has made contact with that enemy convoy that's closing in on La Rochelle. Bismarck was able to rapidly head to port and rearm. Let's take a look at what we are working with. The target's pretty far away. What are we targeting? Number 3. Little merchant ship. I'm wondering if we should just really prioritize the merchant ships here. Town class, that is our primary target. Guns, engaging the town, stop, armor piercing, full spreads, fire. Solutions, remarkably good out here. I'm kind of surprised the star shells seem to have really helped. We already have star shells out over them. There we go. Rudder amidships here. They're not firing at us. For once, does the AI not see us? Are our rear turrets an arc? No. Bring them an arc. Okay. The town classes secondaries are opening fire. We're going to start sailing away. There we go. Hit on that merchant ship. Is that what you're shooting at? No, no. Fire at the town. Fire on her. Fire on her. Secondary guns, are you engaging? No, fire on the town class, please. Because we are getting bracketed like crazy. Begin laying smoke. Not going to help a whole lot, but might do something. Let's check out on our town friend. Yeah, that merchant ship got absolutely laid up. That's good. She's smoking, she's burning. That's going to cause some issues for the gunnery on the town class. And there we go. Got hit by a 15-inch round there. Love to see that. Bismarck is keeping her distance and engaging at range. It looks like the enemy are really focused on just running away. That town class, we do not have a good solution on her anymore. I'm thinking I'm going to begin engaging target number 4 and 5. Those are both warships. Stop targeting the town. Open fire on target number 4. Let's send some star shells over her way, please. There we go. Target number 4 is a big old merchant ship, so these are the priority targets. We are continuing to just engage with everything we got. Not really concerned about spotting or anything, trying to conserve ammunition. We're so close to home port that we are just going to expend as much as we can. Look at all these warships just leaving these freighters in the dust. That goes well for me, but it is kind of surprising. Let's start turning in ever so slightly. Let's see, how's this Empire doing? It does look like she may have just taken a waterline hit. Are we about to witness a collision? Empire is continuing on a steady course. It might slam into that small little warship. You know, part of me is kind of hoping some of these little destroyers get hit by stray rounds. Wow, that was very, very close. Very close indeed. Looks like some of the destroyers are reorganizing and starting to engage somewhat. There we go. The destroyer was just hit. She looks okay though. Looks like we're going to have to fight off some of these tin cans, but let's continue to gauge this merchant. Maybe we can get a good critical hit on her. There we go. Another nice hit. Still, I mean, she looks okay. Deploying a smoke screen, no big fires. She's taking on water in the stern. You can see the bow kind of lifting out of the water there, but there we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's start some fires. Okay, Bismarck. Let's check on your damage. You've been hit just a little bit, not too bad. We do also have this little coastal vessel. Little minesweeper way up to the north. Not really worried about that. Controlling that at this point. Target number 5 is getting a little close for comfort, don't you think? Okay, Bismarck. Your solution on that Empire is really good, though. 60%. Another salvo of 15-inch rounds is outbound. Missed. Range to this destroyer, 8.7. Let's take a look at her. Hello, hello. Yeah. Closing quite aggressively. Not sure if she has torpedo tubes. We're losing contact on some of the stuff. The town class is just zooming out of here. Absolutely amazing. Surprising to see. Okay. Stop. Hold fire. Open fire on target number 5, please. Fire HE and do not spot. HE. Don't have a whole lot of HE, actually. Jeez. Magazines are rather limited. Shoot star shells over the target. Send those out. And we are probably going to change course here, because chances are that guy has torpedoes and is sending them our way. We got hits on target. She is burning. Let's take a look. Yeah, burning amidships. We are slowly going to just turn around so that way my starboard magazines can start depleting. Do not need to. We always engage on our port side. I've kind of noticed that is a habit I have, apparently. Regardless, this destroyer is not looking good. She is turning quite aggressively. I wonder if it's after a torpedo launch. Keeping my eyes peeled for any torpedoes. Regardless, us reversing course should be a tad confusing. Still, solution not great. Let's keep bracketing her. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Searchlights have flicked on. That's exactly what I wanted. Hard to port. We do have... Jeez, look at these fires. Come on, send these things down to the bottom. Shoot HE. No air solutions, just 35%. Come on. Come on, there we go. Nice hit there. Narrow spreads, fire. Hold, actually, manual fire. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Right there, right in front. Come on. Let's see it. There we go. Big hit. Keep engaging. Come on. The destroyer looks rough. What's her speed? 26 knots. She's slowing down. Right in front of us. Send it. There we go. Big explosion. Next destroyer. Next destroyer. Open fire on her. Open fire on her. Quick scan for torpedoes. Not seeing anything. Actually, look at that. That might be a wake, but those definitely look like torpedoes on the water. Okay. We need to be very wary of torpedoes in the water. I'm not seeing anything right near us. Bring those rear turrets into action here. Come on. Already got a hit on this warship. She is burning up. She's not using her searchlights. Kind of surprising. There we go. Beautiful. Magazine explosion. Waited so long to see one of those. Okay, switch back to target number 5. Switch back to 5. Can't see all the smoke. Send this thing to the bottom. It's so close. Come on. Does it even have torpedo tubes? I think she does. There's no way you guys are missing at this range. Come on. We have another destroyer in the rear. Looks like a tribal. High priority. There we go. Come on, sink it. Okay, damage report. Working on the fires, good. Come on. Goodbye. Main guns, main guns. Okay, target number 7. Open fire on number 7. Light her up. Full spreads, fire. Target's only moving 4 knots. Come on. Let's look on our friend here. She's done for. Gosh, look at that. I love whenever the searchlights come into the picture. It is a lot of fun. Okay. Why is she so slow? Bismarck. Okay, bracketed her. Target number 8 sinking. Good. Another destroyer bites the dust. That one's already going down. Her mast just right down below. Okay, HE, manual fire. 4 knots. Sorry, you're going to pay for that decision. Send it. She may be having engineering issues. And just the worst moment ever. Come on, let's see that. Good. Direct hit on the bridge. Flames have broken out. Update the manual fire with the main guns. Not going to control the secondaries. There we go. Big explosions on target. Okay, that is 3 destroyers destroyed. We have a bunch of merchants back here. That town class. She's still engaging us? I think. Yeah, she probably is. I doubt she's out of range. Let's look at the destroyer. Just getting hammered. Speed's 3 knots. Hold fire. Update the solution. Right there, please. Okay, forward guns aren't in arc. Swing around. Hard to starboard. Jeez. That's grim. Very grim. Keep firing. I want to see this thing sinking. Especially if they're still able to shoot. Damage report on Bismarck. 2 fires. No flooding. Minor damage. Should be able to get that repaired just a-okay. It doesn't look like this tribal's actually... Oh, no. Right as I said it. Saw that rear turret. Open fire. Now the town class is going to be a problem if she is continuing to fire upon us. It does look like she is running away, so we'll be able to mop up all these merchant ships, which is the high priority target. Hold fire. Okay, let's really swing around. How many HE rounds do we have? 80. 76 in the rear magazine. It is surprising to me how few high explosive shells Bismarck's carrying. Does make me wonder what the real makeup was, how these magazines were split up on German battleships, which were supposed to do surface raiding tasks. Okay, I think we're getting to the point where we are going to hold fire with our main guns. We are not going to engage that target anymore. Let's begin. Main director, I'd like to start targeting that medium steamship. Can't even see it. Let's just change course and head towards it. Increase speed, 30 knots. Let's close this gap. The tribal's entire bow is nearly submerged, so I do think it's, you know, only a matter of minutes before she goes down. That rear mount is still defiantly firing at us, though, which is remarkable. And there we go. She is sinking. There we go. 3 destroyers sent down to the bottom. Not our, you know, objective. We want to sink those merchant ships, but I will take the destroyer kills. Okay, Bismarck's guns have fallen silent. Let's begin targeting number 9. I would like to shoot armor piercing and spot fire. Work on a solution for that target. Also send some star shells their way. What is target number 9? Can I see it? Nope. Probably just picking this thing up on radar. It's very far away. They've put quite a bit of distance between us and them. Hold fire. It's a merchant ship, though. Okay, we're going to turn around and pursue. That Empire-type freighter that we messed up pretty early in the engagement is now finally sinking. It looks like the fire damage finally got to her. There are only 3 more merchant ships in the convoy left to deal with, and of course the town class. We'll see if we can engage and destroy that town class. We are starting to close in on the merchant ships. We have all 3 of them detected. We're closing in on number 2 here. Small little guy. Not really concerned about that. Our main director, though, is going to target number 6. And we... Actually... Searchlights came off. Target number 2 as well. Okay. Got it. There we go. Got it figured out. We are going to begin firing at number 6. And these guns, HE... fire at number 6. Good. Bismarck's going to close in. Her anti-aircraft guns are going to engage this small little vessel right in front of us. Solution on target number 6 is 23%. Change course. Closing in on target number 2. How far away are we? There we go. 3-4 kilometers out. Main guns, let's just shoot some star shells. At 6, please. There we go. Do not spot. Just want to try to get a good solution on her. She is just sailing away. Look at that. Town class is swinging to the north. She's probably going to leave the engagement area. I would like to sink her, of course, but I don't know. It's probably not even worth it. Okay. Star shells are outbound. There we go. Light this guy up. Let's shoot HE at that Michael E. Looks like a cam freighter of sorts. And we are going to flip the searchlights back on. And continue to close in on the small Dutch vessel. Anti-aircraft guns have opened fire. Immediately got a magazine explosion. Nice. Okay, I'll take that. Continue to engage that target. Solution, 77%, not half bad. She must have been carrying ammo or something. It looks like we just got a hit on the Michael E up in front. She is now burning. Continue to fire those small caliber anti-aircraft guns until this thing sinks. I mean, she's, yeah, not looking great. There we go, got her. Okay, everything, begin engaging that Michael E. Let's change course slightly so our secondaries can really get into the action. Solutions, 44%. Send star shells up there, please. Range 7.7 kilometers. Rear turrets coming into arc slowly but surely. Slowly swinging around to starboard. Those splashes were absolutely from that town class. Yeah, she's still shooting. Rather inaccurately, I'm sure. She is over 20 kilometers away. Probably firing, just utilizing radar. Okay, coming around. Almost an arc. And that little that little vessel here. Huyganen. I was about to say I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, but then I tried. So we'll see how that goes over. Okay, there we go. Rudder and midships, rudder and midships. All guns are in arc, fantastic. Secondaries. Open fire with, you know, some high explosive. Why don't we do that? Take a look at her. Yeah, not looking good. That looks like a rather billowing fire. And there's so many star shells overhead that target that, well, one could be mistaken that is daytime. Look at all of them still popping up there. And she is sinking. All right, there we have that. Another secondary explosion underneath the funnel. You can see it is a cam ship with that hurricane on the catapult right in the front. Always cool to see those. Just an awesome, awesome piece of history there. Okay, Bismarck. Lost contact on the last freighter. Oh, we know it's somewhere over here. Let's toggle our radar. Turn it off, turn it back on, see if that helps. Find it. I can't see anything. I'm assuming it's that big plume of smoke. Yeah, right there, I got her. No idea where the town is. We'll keep closing in, and Bismarck looks like she is going to be the savior of La Rochelle. The town class has left the combat area. She is out of here, so Bismarck is now opening fire on target number 9. The last remaining merchant ship. Solutions 15%. Let's shoot some star shells, see if that helps, but we are just going to rapid fire. Something will hopefully end up landing and slowing her down. Star shells should be outbound. Switch back to HE. This engagement makes me wonder how many ships we've sunk this campaign. We need to get to 300 enemy vessels destroyed, and we're at least the halfway point, I'd say, if not a little bit further. But it does seem like it's getting harder and harder to actually sink enemy vessels. These convoys are becoming more and more heavily escorted. We will see. We are certainly in for a long campaign, but the good news is Scharnhorst should be back in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. That'll relieve some pressure. Right now, we are really operating on a shoestring. That's probably why that town class is disengaging. It's out of here. I'm not going to really pursue her if that's the case, because we just want to keep Bismarck operational for as long as possible. Really want to avoid her getting too damaged, and we're back to minor damage, which is good. Integrity on some of these areas is 98%. The funnel got messed up. Integrity 63%. Everywhere else is looking a-okay. Stern of the ship's been hit pretty bad, but overall we're okay. We'll be able to head back to La Rochelle right after. The last cargo ship was just pummeled by Bismarck's guns. You can see she is exploding and cooking off now. That is a night for Bismarck. Damage report. We're looking good across the board. We are going to leave the combat area. There we go, folks. After action report. Everything was destroyed except a medium steamship, which has eluded me. That's frustrating. Bismarck, fall back. I have a feeling this game's AI is going to keep on pushing towards La Rochelle. We'll see if they retreat tonight, but I did not even realize that steamship was still around. We did not detect it. Okay, they are leaving. They are actually leaving, so that is good. Let's look at the enemy losses. I would like to see the tally after that. Total ships, 144. 144. We are getting close to that 300 ship mark. Slowly but surely. Our current task, though, is to start retaking Brest. St. Nazaire, not looking too good. Task Force 21 here has been ferrying troops back and forth. We are keeping Brest occupied with those 400 troops. Small little beachhead. Our cargo ships to the north are slowly making their way around, so there is that as well to look forward to. Hopefully with those additional troops, we will be able to actually start taking back some territory. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.